How did you decide?
So I've been in education for a very long time. I grew up in a family of educators, as I've shared with the community multiple times at this point. I answered the call. So when called upon to become a principal, it was a no-brainer for me because this is what I love to do, and I've seen the impact that we can have in our roles as educational leaders. So I answered the call.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
We're in a profession that doesn't offer instant gratification. So I look forward to running into former students, former teachers that I've worked with, whether I've coached them, whether I helped them grow as teachers, to see them now leaders in their own spaces, in their own schools, impacting lives. It makes me feel good to know that I was a part of that, and thus my reach as a leader has broadened because of the fact that this person is now doing great work in their own space. Also seeing what the students themselves have become. I mean, over the course of these few years, a couple of decades at this point or more, we've seen students become school leaders themselves. We've seen students in the medical field and engineers. I mean, we've seen our students grow and blossom into productive members of their communities, and that feels really good. Being a principal is challenging for sure. You just have to know how to manage the flow of your day, sometimes. This work is unpredictable, right? But you also have to be able to discern what's urgent versus what's not urgent. Everything is important, but you have to prioritize those things that are urgent. And of course, if you're well planned, yes, there are things that are going to come up, but if you're well planned, you also anticipate some of the things that will come up that you're going to be able to handle. And of course, develop the leaders around you to give them an opportunity to lead the work as well, so that everything doesn't fall on the shoulders of the principal, but you have leaders who are capable, who are around you, that you've empowered and distributed the leadership to, so they can help you carry the load. The future of our school is one where students are being truly prepared for their post-secondary journey. A school that is preparing students to be employable right out of high school. We started this work with our partnership with the DOE apprenticeship program. We started this work with incorporating our newly founded academy, Information Technology Academy, through our partnership with NAF, where we're preparing students to be cybersecurity experts, right? Giving them an opportunity to earn right out of high school, to increase their employability, to also position them to be successful in college should they decide to add layers to their professional goals and aspirations. This is an opportunity for us as leaders to shape not only young minds, but to shape kids to become productive members of their communities. This is a way to fight poverty in our communities. This is a way to do a number of things. And so I envision a school that is making meaning of what's being learned in the classroom, not waiting for kids to figure this out later on, but to always embed the why, to always help them embed the connections, to help them explore as they're learning. These are all things that we're working and striving towards, to make sure that learning is visible through the activities and experience that we offer our kids while they're here. Relationship is big. When you listen to your students, when you check in with them to understand what they're thinking about what their experience is like at your school, when they see that you've incorporated some of their ideas into decisions that you've made, it's also important. But getting to know your kids is of the utmost importance. Engage in the hallway, pop in the cafeteria and have conversations, go to their events, get to know who they are as human beings rather than just a student in a classroom at your school. One piece of advice I would give to aspiring principals or aspiring school leaders is to ensure that this is what they really truly want to do. Understand that this is really important work. You have to know your why, and you have to be able to articulate your why. Without that, you'll struggle along the way.
Outside of school, what are some of your hobbies?
I'm a big sports fan. I watch a lot of football. I watch a lot of basketball, soccer. I used to play soccer a whole lot myself growing up. I've recently picked up golf, and so I play golf with my kids. It gives us an opportunity to spend time together and engage in just conversations, right? This is also a way to, it's self-care. In our line of work, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress, and so when you get to do something for yourself, it helps a great deal. And golf, as I picked up recently, has allowed me to do that. That's another outlet for me.